What is up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast. And James is on the pod today.
Hello.
Hey, James.
Good to be back.
Great to see you.
Back at you.
Sorry we missed you guys last week. You know, some weeks we just can't record a podcast. You can't bring yourself to do it. And that was last week, but we're back. We're in business.
That's right.
We're making shit happen. My podcast producer was also grumpy, so we just sort of had a...
Oh, wow. Blaming it on me. I love it.
I think it was kind of like a group.
A group grumpiness.
Yeah, sort of everyone was feeling it.
Thank you for this toy, Beatrix, but not right now.
Beatrix, you're always trying to steal my shine.
It's always at the beginning, too. I feel like we have to say something about the cats within the first, 30 seconds every time.
Yeah, so if they could fuck off, it's not really about them.
So true.
Anyway, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, and I genuinely mean that.
In person or just on the podcast?
Just more like in life.
We spent all weekend together.
More like one-on-one, maybe.
Okay.
I feel like I haven't actually talked to you in maybe 3-4 weeks.
How's your life been? I've seen you every day, but I guess I don't know anything.
I just feel like I've been busy.
No, it has been busy.
You don't feel the same?
I know what you mean. It felt weird sitting down for this. It felt like it had been a month for this.
For the podcast?
Yeah.
Well, that's because I'm incredibly popular and I've been working really hard at getting other guests.
Yeah. No, that's true.
And then, I do that and then I go pretty strong for 3 weeks and then it fizzles
you
out.
pretty much hit 3 people up, and then if they work out, you have 3 planned.
Awesome.
And then you hit that last week and you're like, oh, fuck.
Shoot.
And
yeah.
then I have to get on.
I'm screwed basically after that.
Yeah.
So we're so glad to have you here.
Oh. Amazing. I'm so happy to be here.
But I actually feel like I haven't seen you in a while. So now this is an hour of uninterrupted talking time. Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
Don't you feel lucky?
Yeah. I feel like we had some decent quality time yesterday. We got to hang out, watch Succession.
See, because I felt like I didn't really talk to you at all yesterday.
Hmm.
And then you went to the studio and then you came back and then we watched TV and then we went to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, when you put it like that, I haven't seen you ever in my life,
So,
maybe. We've never really spoken, actually.
Yeah, it's really great to meet you. So yeah, from my perspective,
You got a lot written down on your notepad over there.
yes, so many things
So many things to talk about.
popped into my head. But yeah, no, I have been really busy and I feel like you kind of have been too, or we've been busy together.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been 100% all the time. I feel like we have something every night.
And we were traveling and then I was traveling for work.
Mm-hmm.
And then in between that, I feel like we've been hosting friends.
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely been busier than me with going to Madison and went to LA. So yeah, in that sense, we haven't seen each other that much. We you get back and then we have a plan immediately.
Always.
I felt bad for you after getting back from Madison. You had to go immediately into party mode. I mean, not that we weren't partying crazy, but we just had to meet up with me. But yeah, just a long day. Had to drive down.
Yeah.
And you had just been in the office for 3 days. But it sounded like the summit was fun.
It was fun. I had my first work summit. It was our first all company summit that we've ever done. So this is a new thing for us.
Yeah.
Since going fully remote.
Pretty chill.
So it was really fun. It was 3 jam-packed days. They literally had from the time that we ate breakfast through dinner planned with activities.
That's crazy.
Which I think next time maybe some downtime would have been awesome.
Yeah.
So I'll
Fair
be
enough.
writing that in my feedback survey, but
There
it
you
was
go.
really fun. It was really fun. It was good to see my team. I love that stuff. So for me, it was really a good time. I love seeing everybody sort of being the center of attention is always awesome.
Always excited to crack a new joke.
Yeah, that's sort of love getting a laugh out of the room.
No, you definitely recharge from that. That's the extrovert in you.
Well, and it was I don't get that as much anymore. So I feel like that FaceTime is just so helpful with I don't know, the teams that I don't work with every day but need to collaborate with still or whatever that is. And we did a bunch of icebreakers. The VP of my company did used to be an RA, a resident assistant.
Yeah.
So she loves that shit.
Oh, no.
Guys,
Oh my
guys!
God. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think we're still recording.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Crash landing by my cats. If you're watching the video podcast, I hope that was fun for you. If not, you probably have no idea what's going on. I saw that coming too.
I know. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, we're screwed. There's something we got to figure out their Zoomy schedule because it's always.
I was thinking about it the other day. I mean, maybe this is obvious, but it's just like stimuli. Like when they hear things happening, they go crazy. Like when you were gone, I was like, man, the cats are being really quiet. And it's like, yeah, because I'm sitting at a computer not saying shit for fucking 8 hours.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they're just sleeping the whole day. Yeah, it's funny. So they wanna do their own show. They're see
so
us.
Stimulated when I'm around.
Yeah. They can tell the cameras are going.
Don't look at me like that. So yeah, anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. RAs.
Oh yeah, icebreakers.
Love those guys.
I feel like jam-packed is just like the word for life lately.
Yeah. Well, and it was funny too. We did some like personality quizzes.
Oh yeah.
I eat that shit up. Love a personality quiz.
Yeah, you do.
Love a label. Slap a label on me. Put me in a box. I sort of love that. I genuinely do. I think it's fascinating. I love learning more about myself. And it's kind of just things that I already know. But every time I read them and I'm like, wow.
They know me so well.
But I actually did feel like I learned a lot. It's always fun too when your company like pays for one.
Oh, like the high quality ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this wasn't one that I'd done before. I've done like DISC.
Yep. Is that int J or is that the one where you're just DISC?
No, that's yeah.
Okay. Which one's int J and shit like that?
So yeah.
Myers-Briggs?
That's Myers-Briggs.
Okay.
That one I can never remember my Myers-Briggs. I'm a high I in the DISC personality survey.
Okay.
With some S. I have some S.
I feel like you've made me do one of them. Was it that one? I can't remember what I got.
I think I made you do a few.
Like years ago, but I'd be curious to see what I get.
Yeah.
If I've altered anyway.
I think I made you do the Enneagram.
Oh yeah. What are those results?
I'm a 7.
A 7. No, you're a 10. What is it out of 10? Sorry, that was a bad joke.
What?
That was a bad joke. They're just different numbers mean different things. It's not like a rating.
Yeah.
What if that was like what they're doing?
Oh my God,
your
horrible.
Personality is like a 7.
Well, probably true.
Yeah.
Pretty fitting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a 7. And then for this was the personality index or something.
Okay.
So I've never done that one.
Yeah.
It's specific for like your work persona.
Okay.
It was really quick. I've never done anything. I was like, how could they possibly know anything about me? It was only 2 questions. But it's like the first one is something along the lines of like select all the adjectives that would describe how you like need to present at work or what you're supposed to act like at work. So you go through and like pick a ton of different words from this list. Huh. And then the second one is like now go through and pick all the words that you think describe you.
Okay. And
present
as the first one's present as in like how you try to appear.
Maybe present isn't the right word, but just like how you need to be at work.
Yeah, but when you say need to be, like because of work or because of how you want to act?
In a work setting.
Okay.
Specifically your job that you have.
Okay. Sure.
I think
so like how it compares to your tasks.
Was my interpretation.
Yeah, how it compares to your role more so like.
Sure.
Okay.
Open-ended question.
Sure.
And then it basically spits out, I can't remember how many categories there are, but you get assigned like a category.
Yeah.
And, I'm a collaborator. Love collaborating.
Oh, okay. You mentioned that one. Yeah.
So that's me.
Nice.
But then it gives you kind of like this map of like you, and then it gives you a map of how you present at work or how you think you present at work. And then it gives you what you really probably are based on those 2 things.
Okay. So yeah. Okay.
It's similar to DISC. I want to say the 4 things that it measures about you were like dominance, patience, which these are like loose terms. It's kind of like
sure.
It's not like you're an impatient person if you
Yeah, for sure.
But like steadiness or something.
Okay.
And extrovertedness.
Oh, interesting.
So I thought it was really interesting. All my scores were like informal.
How many things did you have to select out of each question?
As many as you wanted.
But like how big was the list, I guess, sorry. Like hundreds of words or dozens?
There were probably like 100 on the page. Yeah. It was the same words both times.
Sure.
So yeah, it was interesting. I'm an informal worker.
Okay.
And like, that's how I like to communicate. I'm not a dominant person.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm not like super into, which granted for me on the scale, I'm pretty much all my stuff is within the bell curve. So I'm not like crazy anything. I'm very extroverted. I'm like people focused. It was interesting. I felt like it read me spot on.
For 2 questions, that's pretty good.
Yeah, like I'll have to show you my results. I have a packet.
Is that the one where you like talked with other people similar to you or whatever you said?
Well, you like talk to people who are similar to you, then you talk with your team, see like, you know, the differences in communication styles. It also has stuff on like how you like to be managed versus how you might manage, whether that's people, projects, whatever. Wow, they're gleaming
a lot from some words.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of crazy. And like not everyone loved their results, but
yeah.
I felt like mine were totally right.
Yeah, wow. I want to see that just because, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I think you should read mine. I think you should take it. I think everyone should take it. I thought it was a really, really good one for work, especially like in the industry that I work in, for example. We do a lot of collaborating and I need to be able to communicate to creatives, but also to people who are analytical and all these things. Yeah. So I thought it gave me some really good tools.
Nice.
That I'm excited to put to use.
It gives you like recommendations or something at the end.
I mean,
is that what you mean? By tools?
Yes and no. Like we literally just dove into the first little round of it. So apparently during our summit going forward, we're like gonna we're gonna keep going deeper. Oh. So like our next summit in August or whatever, we're like still doing this.
The same quiz.
Yeah.
Parts of it or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It goes that deep.
And there were like caution areas and stuff. And we didn't get into any of that because they wanted to keep it positive. The theme of the week was "You're all awesome."
Shout out to the company.
Yeah.
In quotations.
Yeah. So, but it was fun. It was really fun.
Nice. That's good to hear.
And I love that stuff. Eat it up.
Yeah. Was that like a whole day one day?
Well, because we all had to take our quizzes first. But yeah, like with every activity we did was like loosely based on those.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was exhausting as well. I mean, it was very fun, but I'm tired.
Yeah, for sure. That's a lot of people.
Lots of interacting. I had like bleacher butt. We were sitting on these like metal chairs, like all.
I don't know if I've ever heard that term.
All week. And my ass, I don't know. It hurts. It doesn't feel great.
Yeah. I'm surprised you got tired because usually you just love being around a ton of people. But honestly, like 30 people for like 8 hours or 40 or however many people. That's a lot. Like, we don't really do that ever anymore.
Well, and I think, just because of the sheer fact that I literally don't do that at all and live in this house and see you a couple times a day.
Yeah. And we don't talk for weeks.
It's so different. It's so different.
No, it is, yeah.
So it's going 0 to 100 very
And even if you're
fast.
Like at like even if you're hanging out with people, it's like a small group. You know what I mean? Like you can't really just be around 30 people that could talk to you. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're out and about at a bar, like people aren't going to talk to you.
Yeah.
So they almost don't feel like they're a part of the equation.
True.
Yeah. Crazy.
They're just kind of extras.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it was a lot, but it was fun. It was good to see everybody. And then my friend Molly came to visit right afterwards, so that was fun.
Hell yeah.
So thanks for letting us.
Of course, we had a good weekend.
Slide on through. It was super fun.
I like that picture that you posted that I took. Those are cute.
Okay, give yourself a compliment. Why don't you? Yeah, I thought those
well,
were
I
cute
liked the
too.
subjects. I like what you guys looked cute.
Both Molly and I are doing weird things with our feet, but
oh yeah, I saw that.
Which she like literally was too, and I was like, I don't know why my feet are lifted off the ground.
I didn't see what she was doing, but yeah, I saw you like tiptoes.
Some sort of weird stuff, but that's fine. I don't know. I like completely forgot how to take a picture.
Yeah.
So that's a bummer.
You've been doing the like neck crank one a lot.
Have I? What does that mean?
I'll show you a picture. Just made your neck look super long.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, that's kind of mean.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I completely forgot how to take photos. I mean, I wouldn't say that I was ever particularly good at it, but I keep seeing all these pictures of myself and being like, ugh, disgusting.
That's funny.
So something to work on.
Definitely.
For sure.
Maybe
It's
take
also
some classes.
yeah, learn how to pose. It's also been like making me just I hate Instagram now. Like I just hate being on social media. I don't know how to use it. I feel ugly all the time.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
sort of a bummer when you don't have any cute photos to post.
Yeah. Good thing I took some.
Crazy how much of like my whole serotonin comes from that. It's fucked up.
Yeah. I feel you. Social media has been weird to me in general lately. I just don't know how I feel about anything.
Me neither. And like I work in the industry and I like need it. And I have to think about it way more strategically now for my job than I ever have in my life.
Yeah.
And like I can't bring myself to apply that to like my own personal Instagram. But I mean, I also sort of don't give a shit, but like I do. So I don't know.
Yeah. Like it's like fun to care about sometimes and like put effort into, I mean, for me, like posting about the song that's about to drop or something. Like I feel anxious that I haven't posted about it enough.
I know.
It's dumb. I don't know. And then like
I'm
Twitter has been tripping me out too because Elon did that whole for you and following tabs, which like every social media is doing now. But I end up mostly on the for you for Twitter. And it's just
are you automatically on? I don't even know if I knew they did that.
Yeah, you're automatically on that part of it.
Oh, interesting.
And mine, I don't know, man. It's just really negative. It's like everything is just like shitting on something. And I'm just like, that's probably part of my algorithm because I do like, I'm always very curious about
giant
comments.
Hater.
Yeah, it's just like hater mode, hater zone. I'm just sick of it. Like I get on there and it just feels really negative. I don't feel like I'm like,
you have said that
laughing.
actually a couple of times.
Yeah, and
My
it's mainly
Twitter
since then.
Is a hilarious place. Maybe you should
Yeah.
check out mine.
No, totally. If you could go to other For You pages, that'd be kind of interesting.
That'd be really interesting.
Huh.
And maybe a little bit messed up. I don't know if I want someone to have that window into my
totally
entire personality.
So I don't know. I need to check myself.
Although I do love a personality quiz.
Yeah, right. Personality quiz is just checking out people's Twitters.
I mean, it would tell you a lot about a person.
Definitely.
Well, I've been spending a lot of time on my phone recently.
Yeah.
Which it goes against your
intention.
My intention for this whole year. I'm sort of like failing at that right now, which sucks. I need to do something because I can tell it's making me depressed.
Yeah. Damn.
And I actually just learned about a feature. I mean, I never really read the screen reports because again, depressed. Horribly depressing to analyze yourself in that way.
Oh my God. So
and
bad.
sort of do that self-work. So I don't. And
Easier
so I learned about a feature that they have on there that tells you how many times you pick up your phone, your average number of pickups.
Oh no.
And
that's just in the place where you can see the screen or the.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And so I looked at mine literally today and my average number of pickups per day, which right now it's gone up and down over the last couple of weeks, but like today I'm already at like 108. That's fucked. And
mine's got to be way worse, man.
Yours is, I'm sure, so bad. You pick up your phone.
I'll just pick it up.
Business.
Yeah, it's so bad. And there's a lot of times where I like am just making like downloading something for work and syncing or like launching the engine. So there is a lot of like little downtime like that. And it just like exacerbates it. You know what I mean? I'm just always fucking picking it up. I want to look because I'm curious. Damn, that's a scary number.
And then I was even just doing the math with 24 hours in a day. Granted, for a lot of those, I am asleep. So that's not even correct.
Yeah, like
but that means I'm
hours.
picking up my phone every 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's horrible. And that's in a 24-hour day, which means really I'm probably picking it up every like 3 minutes. That's disgusting.
It is
disgusting. Hate that.
Yeah, it's really bad.
That's so gross. And it tells you the apps that you go to first.
Okay.
Mine's Instagram. I get on there and then I'm just on there.
Yeah, totally.
And today I already spent an hour on Instagram and an hour on TikTok.
Fuck.
2 hours of my day. I mean, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
So I'm
Jesus
kind of like,
Christ.
maybe I need to set those parameters or something, but I'm also scared to do that, which means I'm an addict.
Oh, 100%. I mean, what did I delete TikTok or Instagram for? Like 2 days? I think it was like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to download that again. I've been seeing shit about the like phone jails. Have you seen those?
Mm-mm.
That's like a little clear lunchbox looking thing that you can put it in and then it like set a timer and you can't take it out.
Oh, maybe we should get that.
I know, right?
Scary. I'm so hesitant to put limitations on myself.
I think what I really need to do is just like out of sight, out of mind for starters. because like I just like have my phone right next to me and I see it and I just pick it up.
I know.
So if I like when I realize when I have it even like on the other side of the fucking table, God, I'm so weak. I'll just like not notice it.
I know. I know. I'm the same. I can go actually. That's so true. Because there are some times where like I'll go and have lunch or something and then I leave my phone in the kitchen. Then I don't check it for the rest of the day.
Yeah. And I'm not like sad.
Yeah. It's just if it's there.
It's honestly better. Obviously, I guess.
And it's one of those things too where like, yeah, I don't know. I've also never been the person to like, oh, I'm going to plug my phone in the kitchen. So I have to get out of bed every day. But like, maybe I fucking should.
No, I've heard that one for a long time now. It sounds interesting.
Well, I always like, whenever anybody said that they were doing that, I'm like, okay, maybe you should just practice some self-restraint. But hello.
Mrs. 100 pickups.
Yeah. I mean, it's so bad. It's so bad.
That is really bad.
So that's sort of awoken me to how much of a piece of shit person I am.
Totally. Just irredeemable.
Yeah.
Low quality.
Yeah.
Same.
Well, and it tells you like your weekly stats or whatever. That's kind of when it gives you those reports.
Okay.
I don't know if it was average per week or literally already this week, which it very well might be because I spent a good chunk of time on TikTok yesterday. I'm already at 6 hours. Ew.
For yesterday and today? So you're on 5 hours yesterday?
Yeah.
I did leave for the studio. I was only there for like an hour. And then I came back and you were just in the exact same position.
I hadn't moved. It's so gross. It's so gross.
No. We should challenge each other to just put our phones like in the kitchen or something.
Yeah. Well, and I think I would get better sleep.
Yeah.
If I didn't have my phone next to me, because I'll look at it all night. I mean, I was doing this while I was in Madison for the summit. I have my phone and I'm tired and I want to go to sleep, but I'm like making myself stay awake and watching things. And it's like, for what?
Yeah, because that's just your fucked up, like everyone's fucked up reward system. It's not even like a conscious decision. It's just like chasing serotonin or dopamine or whichever one is
and I'm like, oh, whatever. I do this one all the time to myself. Oh, it's like, 11:51. So I might as well watch TikToks till midnight.
For 9 minutes. Yeah. I love the time ones.
What is that? And I always do that to myself. And then all of a sudden I'll look at the clock and be like, oops, well, I guess I made it to 12:02. So now we might as well go to 12:10.
Yeah. And you're like, then I can fall asleep in 20 minutes and I'll have this amount of time to wake up and shit, for sure.
It's just so dumb. So that's definitely something that's been happening to me personally.
I like it. It's happening to you.
Yeah, I am a victim.
Yeah. It couldn't be my own actions.
I am a victim. And so we're going to try to work on some things.
The universe needs to stop
ourselves.
Victimizing you.
Yeah, if the universe can make my phone less fun, that'd be awesome.
Oh man.
Which it is crazy because I'm not even having fun on the social media platforms now. So it's
totally.
What the fuck is the point?
Yeah, I like the Abby clip from that episode a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
It's just really true. It's just like, this isn't even fun.
No, like, what are we doing?
It's not.
Why am I doing this?
No.
So, and I haven't figured that out. But I've been doing it anyways, which is cool.
So cool.
And I've also just been feeling like a slob. I literally look like this on my podcast. So that's cool. I need to just like get my life together.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in a weird spot too.
Well, you have an absolutely insane amount of laundry to do. It's sort of been there for
I had a feeling you'd like broadcast that for the world on this fucking podcast.
I know that James always has a lot of for you on the video podcast. I know that James always has laundry to do when he starts wearing these pants.
Yeah, right. I was wondering how many times I've worn this on the podcast.
Yeah, that's sort of fucked up, to be honest. Burn it! No, I'm just kidding.
No, my own merch. That's
Light
sacrilegious. Jesus Christ.
Oh. But it's like not even better because I literally wore this to a client call today.
Yeah.
Which is kind of embarrassing. And what's even funnier about it is I changed out of my pajamas.
Into that?
And into this. So I was thinking about changing for the podcast too. But then I was like, no, because if I wore this on a client meeting like that, it just makes me a bad person. Like then I'm bad at my job.
Well, I mean, I guess from the top, it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes it's so hard to justify putting makeup on for like an hour-long meeting on Zoom.
Yeah, totally.
I don't want to do that.
I mean, the outfit's funnier to me too because I know that's your like go-to.
Yeah.
So that's funny.
I mean, there's really a giant hole in the crotch, so I am not. I'm
Wait,
not
in that one too?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Both of these are ripped. James and I have matching sweatpants, and there's a giant hole in the crotch of both of them. Yours is bigger.
Yeah.
But this one's going to get there pretty soon.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to sew.
Oh, for real?
That is something I'd like to get a sewing machine. A couple of appliances I'd like us to purchase are a sewing machine and a printer.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah. I don't know. Sewing machines are big. Like, that's a lot of room.
You can get smaller ones these days.
Okay. You show me some examples. Show me some samples.
Pleasure.
And then we can pick it out.
And I just think we need a printer. I'm sick of not having a printer. I think it's...
Yeah.
When you need one so bad.
Yeah, but going to the public library was super easy. Like,
Well, if
honestly...
I become a Depop girly...
Oh, sure. If we do that, we can get it. But, man, how many times are you printing? Besides something like that. Like,
yeah.
How many times have I printed in the last decade? Besides schoolwork, like, once.
I guess.
Yeah, so...
But when you really need to, you just need to so bad.
I hear you. I get the concern.
Or I could get a label printer if you really don't want a real one.
Oh, like a mini thing? Oh, I think I've seen those. That's pretty fire. You should do that.
Okay. Decision made.
And you've done your taxes now. You don't have to ship anything in next time.
Yeah. So true. Check that off the list.
Yep.
Speaking of things that we've been checking off the list, I'm proud of us. Do you know why?
Forgetting the duvet cover again?
No.
Switching internet?
No.
No, I don't know why you're proud of us.
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm proud of us for scheduling dentist and doctor appointments.
Well, that only really applies to you, actually.
What?
I don't think I scheduled when you did.
You didn't?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I think you did. So you should check because I think you have a dentist appointment coming up.
I don't think I did.
You didn't?
No, I'll check it out.
I could have sworn.
No, because you were gonna call and be like, "Hey, does this work with my coverage or something?"
Haven't done that.
Right. So I was gonna wait till then or something. I think was in my head.
Excuses. Well, then 100%. I reject. I take it back.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
I'm not proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, right.
I'm very proud of myself. I actually am, though.
Moment of acknowledgement.
We've been living here, what, 9, 10 months?
Yeah, 8.
This is my first appointment that I've scheduled since living here.
Yeah, it's
with
pretty crazy.
Any sort of professional, anyone.
Human person.
So I'm really proud of that.
No, you should be.
It took a really long time. I also feel like somehow I fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like I'm gonna go and it's gonna have to be paid out of pocket or something crazy because I've never had to figure out insurance.
I know.
So I'm kind of just crossing the fingers.
You gotta show up and make sure you're set. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just talk to the receptionist. I'm sure they have to do that all the time.
I know.
But yeah.
So we have that going. I thought it was a whole thing though. I thought you did it. I thought we're sharing a the
one girl looks good. I'm down to do it. Just didn't actually follow through or anything like that.
You never do.
Oh wow. That's ridiculous. I have a list of just life things to do. And I was thinking maybe I should try to do one a week. Set at the dentist this time. Work on getting my license plate next week or some shit.
I know, that one's coming up.
As far as my track record go, it'll probably be one a month. So we'll see.
At best. We'll see.
Dang. Little faith.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to potentially share a medical professional with you.
Oh yeah. That's
for
intimate.
A dentist. That's sort of
It's
cool.
the next step in our relationship.
Seems adult.
Yeah.
We can talk to her about each other and it'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, we can
I'm looking forward to that.
Share all our secrets.
Yeah. A little hard when they have all the tools in your mouth, but
True. Oh, you're gonna share it with specifically the dentist.
Well, isn't that the medical professional that we're sharing?
Yeah, I guess that is.
Yeah. So that'll be something new and cool for our relationship. Looking forward to that.
That's gonna be so sick.
I mean, I've never shared a dentist with anybody besides, maybe my mother.
Okay.
So
you've been waiting for that moment?
Yeah, it kind of sounds cool.
Hell yeah. I'm happy for you. I'm happy I could be that person.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the next one on my list too, is the license. We have to renew our license this year.
Because, yeah, mine's fucking gone.
Think about this. We're going to be Illinois state licensed.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy, actually.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Feels wrong.
Were you a part of that conversation like yesterday or this weekend when I was kind of interrogating Annie and Evan about it? Sounds like there's a lot of shit you have to bring and a lot of ways it could go annoying. So I got to do my research beforehand.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I guess I thought I heard from someone that it was pretty easy. And I think that someone was Dylan Paris.
Okay. I'll talk to Dylan. Sorry, Annie and Evan.
He seems organized.
Yeah, he seems like an organized fellow.
Yeah. So you might have some pro tips.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I kind of like was hoping to avoid having to take the new photo, and it doesn't sound like that's going to pan out.
No. Yeah, I thought you could do it online now. But
I wish I could just like
sense,
submit
I guess.
my best photo.
Yeah,
and we
right.
could put that in there.
Can we use my senior photo?
Yeah, there's got to be something. So yeah, we have to do that, which is crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
I literally haven't done that. It's been what?
License plate is going to be even crazier. Just to see my car
I guess.
Without.
Do you have to do that?
Yeah, for insurance and stuff. So I got to switch over my insurance. It's going to be a whole thing.
I sold my car, so I don't have that burden.
Yeah.
That horrible, horrible problem. Yeah, well, and next on the list also after that is I need to get back to doing my laser hair removal because I am sort of paying an arm and a leg. Yeah. Small car payment every month, no biggie.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
And I do still have hairy legs because it's been probably a year.
Wow.
Because you can't get it in the summer. That's the problem. So I sort of waited until the most inopportune moment.
So now that summer's about to happen, time to
go. Time to get all my ducks in a row.
Yeah, there you go.
Although honestly, they do book out several months in advance. So that's something as well.
Damn, booked up.
Well, there are a lot of locations here.
Yeah.
So maybe.
It's the same company or do they have like, okay, nice.
Which is why I paid so much because then you can get it anywhere. Forever.
Yeah, the forever thing is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
especially because I stand by, I go to Milan. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking about getting a laser hair removal, I go to Milan and I will give you my promo code if you want it. But
referral code, you mean?
Yeah, whatever. Same difference.
You're an influencer for Milan.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Still
soon.
hairy.
Hit us up.
But I really like it because the way that they do it is basically most places you would pay for like a number of rounds. So you go like 6 to 8 times, I think is like the average. I've gone way more than that and we're still zipping and zapping. So I'm trying to keep that going.
Yeah. No, that's a good system.
But I really like it. I've had great results so far. Like I really don't have any hair in my armpits anymore. So that's awesome.
That is cool.
But the rest of me sort of maybe still some hairs.
Teetering.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we have to work on that. I'm also thinking about adding a few new areas, but we'll see.
Okay. Do you want to share what those areas are?
Well, I kind of want to have no more hair on my toes. That could be something.
Okay. So pretty specific areas now.
Yeah, they're going to be smaller and I think more affordable.
There you go. Do you have to add on to the package or something?
Yeah.
They're just charging you per body part, huh?
Yep.
That's pretty funny, actually.
And then I'm also thinking about doing my happy trail.
Okay.
My navel.
There you go.
So we'll see.
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Naked mole rat.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Slippery as a dolphin.
Yeah, that's the one you say.
So yeah, because I'm having this thing right now where like summer is quickly approaching.
Yeah, it's here pretty much.
And I always hate summer clothes. That's nothing new. I feel strongly about it. I'm anti-shorts, which I realize is incredibly unoriginal.
Yeah.
But recently, I'm feeling like I'm at war with my sandals.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about that. Did you really throw them all out?
I threw out a lot of sandals.
Oh, Grace said she threw all of them out or something.
I think she did say the word all.
That's a smart idea.
Yeah, every last one.
Yeah.
I just I have tons of sandals and I hate most of them. Mm-hmm. And I can't tell if it's something that's maybe the matter with my feet or my life.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if the laser hair removal cures it.
Oh.
And if it doesn't,
interesting.
then I'm just fucked.
That was a strong fuck. You had some chest to that.
I don't know, why. I used to love sandals.
Yeah. I don't really fuck with any types of sandals, to be honest. Like, I've had, we were talking about my Birkenstocks. They're fucking like 2 sizes too big. So they're just not doing what they're supposed to do. They're not breaking down. They're not getting nice and soft.
Yeah, you sort of have to wear them for that.
Yeah. So maybe I'll try those again, but I fucking hate flip-flops. I really don't like anything like on my heel, but I do kind of want to try Crocs. We'll see. I don't know.
You and Crocs would be hilarious.
I think that'd go hard.
Interesting. Yeah. See, I feel like I could style you for summer, but I can't seem to style myself.
Okay. Interesting.
So I'd love to help.
Yeah. I mean, more linen pants or something like linen khaki. What's
you
it called?
look good in shorts.
Sure. No, I was talking about you.
Oh.
Just like lighter pants if you don't want to do shorts.
Perhaps. I sort of hate linen.
Really?
It wrinkles, crinkles, and I get annoyed.
Man, those linen pants, you got me.
I know.
Only thing I wear now.
I don't know if there's like a difference in like women's linen. It's like even thinner than those.
Yeah.
And it just crinkles right on up.
Oh, interesting.
And then it has that shape for the rest of ever. And I feel like I need to wash them after every use.
Oh, shit.
But I
Some
like
summer
your linen.
Dresses. I know,
and I've been sort of anti-dress. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm screwed.
You're just a fall
I really
clothed.
need to go shopping.
Yeah.
I have not been buying clothes, really.
That is pretty true. Good job.
So thank you, but it feels like shit.
Okay, right.
So I have to figure that out. I don't know. I've kind of like sworn off of most stores. I used to do so much online shopping.
Yeah.
And then stuff would come and I was just always disappointed. And I feel like generally speaking, the overall quality of clothing has gone in the complete shitter. Like everything sucks nowadays.
Nothing's made to last forever. It goes for like electronics,
made to
everything.
last one use.
Yeah, it's just fucked.
So I'm sort of disappointed in that, which then I lean vintage.
Yeah.
But vintage for me, I feel like is only good for certain things like fun tops and dresses, I guess, are fun, vintage. But like it's really hard to thrift a pair of pants. I struggle with that.
Yeah. that makes me think of the one fucking Dior pants.
Okay, rude. Your hater mode is showing.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
You held them up to you.
Huge bummer.
They were looking a little small. You're like, what size is this? They tell you and you're like, okay. And it was like it was the most expensive pair of pants you've ever bought, probably.
I think they were only like $140 for Christian Dior pants.
I can't remember how much they were. But yeah, that's funny that they don't fit.
And they don't fit me, so they will be on the Depop soon.
There you go.
As soon as James makes me a logo. Thanks,
oh,
James.
Man. Let's do it. I got to print out your dad's logos in the correct
We made
formats.
my father a logo. For those of you who have seen my bookshelf that he made me out of absolute
amazing.
love for his only daughter. It's incredible. It looks awesome. I will also take some credit because I did design it.
Okay.
Loosely.
We'll make sure to put that in the show notes.
Yeah. And so my dad's recently retired and he's kind of getting back into the handiwork biz.
Yeah, he's already got a few jobs lined up.
And people are desperate for the work.
They're desperate for the Jeff Georgeson.
He does sort of have the magic touch. So we made him a logo.
Yeah.
The official business name is Old Owl Woodworks.
I'm happy with the logo. It's cute.
And I love the name.
It's chill. Yeah,
it's
me too.
Cute. So shout out to him. Give him a follow on Instagram. His Instagram isn't that yet. And I think it is also not the logo. It's a picture of him that I drew when I was like 8.
I actually love that drawing.
Yeah.
Like as a profile picture.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of perfect.
Yeah. I can't believe he still has that.
You did a decent job.
Well,
I
he
mean,
was
it's
like
a
really
little
easy to draw. As someone who had no hair.
Yeah. You kind of drew it like
the same for years.
A King of the Hill character, but in that sense, it does kind of look like him.
The good news is I don't know what that means, so I'm not offended.
Okay, deal. It's a cartoon you would not like.
Like Simpsons or something?
Yeah.
Ick! Well, if you guys are hiring, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, my dad's awesome. So
he is. He really snapped on this.
Sort of cool about him. Which fun fact about my dad is that he's awesome. I've been missing my parents a little bit. I saw them.
Me too.
After the summit, for like maybe a 2-hour window before my friend Molly could come and pick me up. I totally finessed. So I haven't driven in a very long time.
8 months.
And I drove a couple times when I went home, but yeah.
Oh, right. You did.
I have not driven here in the Windy City.
The Windy City.
And I sold my car, which feels awesome. But now I'm like, the longer I go, the more anxious I am about getting behind the wheel.
Yeah, totally.
And so I knew that I had this trip to Madison. And like normally I drive down with my coworkers and like someone just offers and it works out great. And no one really offered this time. So I was like, okay, fuck, like trying to build myself up. I'm going to have to drive. And my friend Molly, I knew that she was coming down from Eau Claire to come and stay with me for the weekend. So I was like, if I could get a ride,
yeah,
she could probably pick me up while she swings through Madison.
There you go.
Doing her a favor because I'm breaking up the ride, which is...
You're so
really,
sweet for that. Yeah.
So selfless. And so I sort of like dropped that little hint to my manager.
Yes.
And then she was like, oh my gosh, do you need a ride to Madison? And I was like,
oh, wow. That'd be amazing.
Brilliant idea.
I'm glad it worked out for you.
So, I mean, it felt like I very much finessed that.
Yeah. Definitely worked out in your favor.
And it did work out kind of perfectly. And then I had just enough time to go home and see my parents for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So, which was really nice, but it kind of just made me miss them more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited to go home for Mother's Day. I miss mine too.
I have to go to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So find me on the Hiawatha, everybody. That's where I'll be. So that's classic.
Yeah, that is pretty classic.
Doing a little splitsy-uppy.
A little Sunday split up.
Sunday Milwaukee trip.
Classic.
Of that place. I actually do, but it's not, I mean, it's different when I just kind of like go to my grandma's.
Sure.
Sort of not really Milwaukee. It's just grandma's house.
Yeah. That's fair.
So yeah. And I think I've just kind of been missing Madison stuff in general. Something about when Molly came down. Molly is so Wisconsin to me, like at its core. She's like a little Wisconsin girly.
Yeah, totally.
And when she came, we did like some Wisconsin-y things here.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I had just spent a little bit of time in Madison. I don't know. All I wanted was a brat.
Oh, yeah.
Is that so much to ask?
No, it's not.
So I think we need to get a grill. I think that's the lesson I learned. Would love to like grill a brat.
I would love to have a grill. Yeah, we definitely should. Get on the roof.
Yeah.
Get some cookouts going.
Have some cookouts. Have a couple parties. We haven't really made use of the roof yet. We also need more like rooftop furniture. That's like what I've been in the mood to buy is like stuff for the house.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, we used it for the album release party. That was fun.
Yeah, in like what, October? September?
It's just getting nice out. We'll do it.
So, but we got to jump on it because people here plan their parties out in advance, and all of a sudden I keep getting invited to stuff, and I'm like, well, fuck.
No, yeah, we were joking about that yesterday, man. Like the whole summer's booked already, pretty much. Like shit's fucked.
That's what happens when you get into your upper 20s.
Oh man,
it's crazy.
It's gonna be a crazy, crazy summer.
And I think I'd like to spend a little bit of time in Madison this summer.
I know, I miss it. I mean, we were going back quite a bit in the fall, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just kind of like getting some things in order, but now that we've been busy, you've had other trips. Mm-hmm. I do want to go up. I miss the homies.
Well, and like, there's no better time to visit Madison than the summer.
Yeah, definitely.
Farmers market, all the little events, shindigs, happenings.
Yep. All the outside seating. Totally.
Yeah, this treatery.
I know. I'm missing some, really missing some. I always want to call it Welcome Back In, but that's the one here. Settle Down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that burger.
I know. Miss it.
It's just all the right spots.
The Natchbeal dumplings. Fuck.
I know. I really miss that place.
Same.
Yeah, when I was home, Nate, he had a gig there, and he was like, are you staying through the weekend?
That'd have been fun.
Yeah. So shout out to DJ VPS if you guys are in the Madison area.
Killer DJ.
He's kind of the best in the biz.
He really is, man. The dance hall he plays, kills it.
Love it. What a great summer.
Last summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did have a good time.
But I am excited for our first Chicago summer.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like we've just had the littlest taste.
We have. I'm like, oh man, I hate like that anticipation or just anxiety of thinking it's going to go by too quick. I'm like, oh man, it's already about to be June.
Yeah. That's like being back in school.
Yeah. That's just such a shitty way to like think and go about your day. Like, man, it's pretty much fall. Like, what the fuck hasn't even started?
Yeah.
So I need to just like
relax.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I need to
Totally.
shut up.
Shut the fuck up, James.
For once.
Well, anyways, thanks for joining me on this podcast.
You're welcome.
And thank you guys for listening. I love you so much. Oh, I'm about to forget. Let's do Rose and a Thorn because I never remember.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I literally need to like put a sticker.
Yeah, right. We should put just like a sticky note on the screen.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. What do you want to do it for?
Rose and a Thorn. Today.
Today,
this day.
Okay. I was thinking, this might be a little controversial to you because you do like to be the center of attention. But I think...
Don't like where this is headed?
Yeah, I know you wouldn't. I think you should go first when you ask people that aren't me this. Like, I don't care, but I feel like you have a guest on. It's a little bit about them. Maybe you should go first and wrap up the episode with them. And maybe I shouldn't have done this on the podcast, but what do you think about that?
I'm not mad that you did it on the pod. I'm happy to go first. Are you just trying to buy yourself more time? I guess that's my question.
No, it's not even about me. It's about guests and like maybe people that are, first time guests or, know as well.
They don't know the game.
Yeah, like they don't know the game. I think it would just be a little more inviting or something.
Okay. I'll go first. Okay. Today, my thorn.
Okay. Started off on a sad note.
Duh. It is the Pessimistic at Best podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that my thorn today was I could not for the life of me get out of bed.
Oh, really?
And I think it sucks even worse. It sucks to do that any day of the week. It's something that I have gotten into a really bad habit of. Like, I'm literally getting out of bed at the time of my first meeting. It's awful.
Yeah, that's not fun.
But it's even worse on Mondays because it's just like, come on, just get up and start your week. Like, stop doing this.
Yeah.
And I think it sucks having the first thing that you do be sit at your computer.
I know. Yeah, 100%.
Like, that's just awful. It makes me feel like not a person.
Yeah. We talk about that like every time we get up and don't do that. We're
Yeah.
like, this is fucking amazing.
It feels awesome to get up and
it
actually
really
do
does.
something.
Like, it feels actually day changing because it
Yeah.
obviously is. I don't know. It's great.
So that's my thorn.
Fair enough.
I think that my rose, I showered. And
There
that
you
was
go.
nice. And I hadn't done one of those in a while. And I chose not to shave, which usually makes the shower a much more enjoyable experience. It's really just about getting a little rinse and
Oh, nice. When
being
did you
cozy.
shower?
Lunch.
Nice. I was locked in, I guess.
Right before my meeting, I took a shower.
Wow.
That's when I changed into this beautiful ensemble that you see today.
Amazing.
And I think my bud, something I could potentially improve upon. Groceries. We need to get some.
Facts.
We didn't really have much in the house to eat today.
Yeah.
So we might have to pencil that in this week.
All right. I like it.
Your turn.
My turn.
My guest, who goes second.
That's right. Oh, man. Shit.
You had so much time to think.
Oh, I wasn't. I was engaging in conversation, actually.
Oh,
I was actually listening.
totally.
My thorn, I don't know. Maybe just like getting back into the swing of things with work. I just kind of was a little sluggish and just really
Same, for sure.
not in the work mood. I just feel like I have all these things I want to get done that aren't related to work.
Yeah, kind of me too.
So that was giving me a little bit of anxiety and stressing me out. Rose, probably this.
Cop out answer.
I know you want every guest to say that.
But then it's the same every time.
That's true. No, but this, like, we haven't talked in 3 weeks, like you said. I haven't spoken a word to you.
Yeah.
We haven't had any meaningful
Missed
conversations.
me terribly.
So that is a beautiful part of my day. And then Bud, something I'm looking forward to and something I need to work on is both the same thing. I have my song dropping on Friday and I'm still finishing it because I'm a piece of shit and I've made 1,000 versions. So I'm stressed out about that, but hopefully it'll be done tonight or tomorrow and I can upload it and it can be on Spotify on time and people can listen to it.
For what it's worth, now that I don't have any faith, because I do and I love him so much and it's a great song.
Oh, no.
You've said it to me every day for the past, I think, maybe month.
I have. Yeah. It's like, it's been bad.
You're the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah. The boy who cried final master. For sure. But yeah, that's me.
That makes sense. I was going to ask you about the song on the pod, but then I thought maybe we won't cross that line in case you're grumpy about it because he gets testy.
Yeah. No, it's put me in a weird mood. So, had to bring it back to the drawing board a couple times, but we're getting it over the finish line.
It's a great song.
Hopefully. It doesn't even feel like a song anymore. I had to be like reminding myself that I've heard this maybe 1 million times now. So
you think a million?
No, I've probably heard it 1,000 though, which is like an insane amount.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't like it anymore either.
I mean, maybe 3,000. I actually, genuinely, there are like, I think 40 versions now on my computer.
That's
like 40 different fucking Logic projects. Like that is terrible. Somebody needs to fire me for mixing my own stuff.
Well.
Anyway.
I think it's a great song. I've been waiting for it to be released for a while.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the day that I can have access to it whenever I choose.
Yeah. And not when I say, hey, does this sound any better? And you're like, can't hear anything different.
So I've never noticed a difference. A few times I have.
Okay. That's good. I mean, it's like a completely different song from where it started. So.
Well, everyone has different ears.
True. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming. And thank you all for listening. I love you guys so much. I'll be back next week. And if you're looking for something nice to do for me in the meantime, you can rate, review, subscribe to this podcast on any platform that you listen on. It's literally free.
Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yes, or YouTube if you're watching with your eyeballs, because that's sort of a cool thing you can do now.
Yeah.
And I got all dressed up for you today.
Right. We've done every episode this season. Video.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
pretty good.
Well, it's kind of crazy. I sort of don't remember doing this without video now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like definitely a concrete element now.
So I love it. Love being on camera.
You love doing your little eye look over to it. I can't do it. I don't know. If you watch the YouTube, you'll see I don't look at the camera. I can't.
Well,
don't have that star energy.
But if you are looking to spend money, I do have an opportunity for you to support this podcast. You can sign up for our Patreon.
That's right.
All the money goes directly into James's treat fund because he does all the hard work.
That's true.
For this
you get
podcast,
to see me.
I'm just the pretty face.
An extra time every month too, because of the extra episode.
Extra episode, you get bonus content, and sign up for my newsletter. That's free. That's kind of where you get a sneak peek of what the extra episode is going to be about.
Ooh,
sneaky.
I love sneak peeks.
I can't promise that the newsletter will be delivered on time, but I can promise it will be delivered to your inbox at some point in the month.
There you go. When's your next one coming?
Great question. Goal is by the 10th. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Another cathartic convo in the books. I feel better. How about you? Thank you so much for listening. Now I just want to jump on here and say, don't forget to follow and or subscribe to the pod on your favorite streaming platform for new episodes every single week, because I know you can't get enough of me. Additionally, if you want to gain access to exclusive episodes and lots of other goodies, join our Patreon and support the pod with your hard-earned American dollars. You can find the link in our show notes, or you can also visit us at patreon.com/pessimistic@best. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at pessimistic@best. And if you're as obsessed with me as I am with you, you can find me at Sam Georgeson on all platforms. And last but not least, I'd like to give a special shout out to my podcast editor and producer, the love of my life, James Arbai, whom I literally could not do this without. So thank you, James. I love you so much. And thank you guys for joining me again this week. I love you too. And I cannot wait to chat with you again soon.